Welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is the Star Alchemist. I put the Alchemist. But today we're going to dive into relationships and how to manifest a relationship, how to manifest love, how to manifest, that partner that you've been wanting. Now, before I get to the video, I want you to subscribe to the channel, like the video, comment below, and share it to someone who may need to hear this information. All right, this is how you manifest a relationship. First things first, you gotta know what you want. You gotta know what you want, and what you want has to be from you. You can't go off of what other people are saying. You can't go off of what other people want, because you're gonna be stuck with what you don't want. And why would you want to manifest things that you don't want? Because a lot of people doing that. A lot of people are manifesting things that they don't want, and then they get in a relationship and they're like, oh, this is not even for me. Like, I don't even want this relationship. This person wasn't the romantic person. This was more a spiritual thing. This more wasn't a connection. Because you didn't put out what you want. You didn't know what you want. You didn't know it. So be clear. Have a clear understanding of what you want. And that means don't settle for what's next. Don't settle for the less. Don't settle for the breadcrumbs. Don't settle for someone just showing you niceness, but you're not really interested in the person. Just because they come nice and they come good looking doesn't mean you have to pick them. So you have choices. You always have choices. That's how you manifest the right way. Knowing, and being confident in what you want. Being confident in what you want. Okay. The next step into manifesting love in a partnership is putting yourself on the pedestal. Putting yourself on the pedestal. That means you're not feeling unwanted. That means you're not feeling not worthy. That means you're not feeling desperate. You don't feel desperate. Don't feel desperate. Because once you feel lack, once you feel incomplete, and you're trying to manifest a person is going to come, but it ain't going to be in the right manner. It ain't going to flow. It's going to be on some toxic stuff. It's not going to be for you. It's not going to flow well with you. It's going to be not for you. It's always going to be clashing. It's always going to feel like it's not enough. It's always going to feel not enough. It's always going to feel not enough. Why? Because you don't feel enough. And if you don't feel whole, if you don't feel complete, if you don't feel like this confident person, then what's going to happen? That other person's going to feel it. The other person's going to really feel it. And they're going to be like, oh, I'm not confident. Oh, I'm not confident. Oh, I'm not confident. And then y'all going to feed off each other and say, I'm not confident. They're going to feel the vibration. They're going to feel it. And when they feel it, it's not going to be a good feeling. It's like, oh, you're lacking. Oh, you need to love me more. Or you're going to act out of pocket. You're going to act out of character. You're going to be like, I need more and more and more and more. So don't come from a lack mentality, from a lack vibration. Do not do that. Because when you do that, that's when things go haywire and then you start down the relationship and then it just goes downhill. It just goes way downhill. And the next thing is knowing, and cultivating that love for yourself, cultivating that love for yourself, feeling that love, and imagining the person that you want. This is where the knowing, this is what you want, know what you want and everything. Know what you want. Visualize how that person will look. Have an idea. And how they will treat you. How they will treat you. You want to write down the things, how they treat you, how they're gonna come forth, how they're gonna act. You wanna kind of build this person. We building, we creating right here. We're not manifesting, we creating. You kind of want to create a person. You can create a person. And when you create this person's gonna be your person. It's not gonna be like someone else's or this and this. You're gonna be like, oh no, this is mine. And you're gonna have confidence. You're gonna have confidence. And you gotta stay open. You gotta be ready. You gotta be ready. You gotta stay open. And you gotta allow this person to come in. You gotta allow this person to come in. You can even put a sign. You can even pick a sign. Pick Cancer, Taurus. Pick a sign that work well with your sign. You can always pick that. Now we're going into details. These are details. You gotta manifest like a god. You gotta manifest like a goddess. This is how you manifest. You're knowing, you're actually visualizing, writing it out, feeling it, and knowing that it's gonna come. So you're not worrying, you're not looking for it, you're not like, oh, where is it at? Oh, it's not coming. Oh, this, and that. You're not doing none of that. You're not doing none of that. You're like, I know. And when you do feel like it's doubt, go within. Go like, all right, let me reset. All right, this person is not here yet, but let me reset. Let me go within. Let me write these affirmations. Let me confirm it. Let me write these confirmations because they're going to happen. So always be confident. Always be confident, like you know your name. That's how confident you need to be. Confidence is everything. Confidence is everything. So when you cultivate that confidence, you just bring it all together and be yourself. And then you're going to be this magnetic person that brings in things, that brings in this person, that brings in love, that brings in friendships, that brings in connections, that brings in everything. You're going to be bringing in everything. So be confident, be knowing. Do not settle, do not chase, do not beg, do not force. Don't force anyone to be with you. Do not beg anyone to be with you. Do not look for love. Do not chase love. Do not do anything because you're telling yourself that you are lacking and you don't lack. We never lack. We are never lacking. You never lack. You always in this whole inner knowing. Like you're whole. You are whole. You're not lacking. Never lacking. Never slacking. Because when you're slacking, we're chasing. When you're slacking, you're doing all this other stuff. So, yes. And if you want a certain dynamic, go after that dynamic. Because everyone doesn't want one person. Some people want, these other dynamics, 2, 3, whatever. Go after what you want and be unapologetic about what you want. Be unapologetic about what you want. That's how you get it. You don't worry about if other people have it or this, and that. Nah, we don't worry about that. We're not worried about none of that. Worry about that you have it. Worry about that you have it. And flow with that. Flow with that. That's my video. So write down those notes, and I'll see you on the next one.